Hey, what's up? I'm Derek. I'm 17 years old and a junior in high school, and I am gay. So, with this channel, my goal is to help others with the same issues I'm going through with coming out, accepting your sexuality, all that stuff. But also to help me with these issues too, to get me through it, cuz right now I'm in the middle of the coming out process, and trust me, it is not fun at all. So in this video I'm going to talk about how I realized I was gay and then the struggles I had with accepting myself. So I first realized I was gay in 6th grade when I turned 12 and had just started puberty back in those awkward days. Yeah, I'm still awkward though. Hopefully that changes. But I realized I was developing sexual thoughts about guys, but I wasn't developing these thoughts about girls at all. But I didn't really think much of these feelings back in middle school though. So eventually in 8th and 9th grade, I eventually got girlfriends, and although I thought I liked them at the time when I was dating them, it just didn't really feel right. When I did get in the relationship, it just felt awkward and uncomfortable, and it just did not feel right. But now that I look back on it, these were just really strong friendships, and yeah, I just wanted a friendship bonding with them, not exactly a relationship, but of course I didn't know this at the time. So by 9th grade, I recognized myself as bisexual, and I thought I was bi because although I wasn't physically attracted to girls, I was still emotionally connected to them, and like I said earlier, it was just friendship connections, not actually liking them. I mean, I didn't realize this though, obviously. So I thought to myself, I like girls emotionally, so I couldn't be fully gay, right? So I tried convincing myself I was bi, and I guess it was sort of an excuse to not fully accept myself. And I didn't want to realize that I was gay. I was pushing it aside all the time, and I was always convincing myself that I like girls, and that I would like girls. I would outgrow these feelings for guys. But of course I never did. Eventually I did realize that I was completely 100% gay when I turned 16. And starting then, I fell into a really, really, really deep, horrible depression for about a year. From when I was 16 to 17. So for a really long time. And this was a really, really dark period in my life. I spent every single day miserable because I hated who I was. I hated being gay, and I just could not accept it. And even when I was having a good day, the thought that I was gay would eventually come up and just ruin everything, and I would go back to being depressed and sad all the time. So it was just an endless cycle of hating myself and being unhappy all the time. The main thing that prevented me from accepting myself was that society told me that being gay was completely wrong. Society and religion said that being gay was gross, disgusting, unnatural, immoral, all these horrible things. And also, society also told me that being different was bad, and being gay was being different. So I didn't want to be this way. I didn't want to be what society hated and considered the worst thing possible. And this affected me a lot because I have a problem with needing other people's approval and needing other people to like me. I've dealt with this for a long time, so I thought that being gay would make everyone not like me and not want to be around me and reject me. And I didn't want this to happen. I mean, I was afraid of this happening. So this just crushed my self-esteem, self-confidence, and started a period of lots and lots of self-loathing. I also realized that I didn't really fit any of the gay stereotypes. I look, dress, and sound masculine. The majority of my friends are straight guys, and I don't really have a flamboyant personality. So I thought that if I was gonna accept being gay and embrace this lifestyle, I would have to morph myself to fit these stereotypes, which I did not want to be. So this just screwed with my head even more. Well, this went on for about a year, from January to November, December, until the turning point in my life happened, which was one day I was coming home from playing tennis, and I was driving in the car alone, and I played really good, and I was feeling confident and happy with myself. But then I realized that sooner or later, I would realize that I was gay again, and then that would just ruin all the happiness and confidence I had built up and just put me back in the cycle of sadness. So I decided right then and there that I had had enough of this. I'd had enough of hating myself, of being sad all the time, and that I was going to right then and there embrace my homosexuality on the spot. So what I did was I began shouting all the things about being gay that at the time I hated and didn't want to accept. Like, I would try to scream stuff like, I'm gay, I like boys, I like men, all these things that I was just initially disgusted by, that, oh, they just sound so bad at first. So, of course, when I first started saying these things, I said them quietly and hesitantly. They just sounded so weird and what's the word? Foreign, I guess, coming from me. And, I didn't sound confident. I didn't feel confident saying them. But I didn't stop, and I just kept on gradually saying them louder and louder and louder until I was screaming these things with full confidence. They didn't sound disgusting or gross anymore. Like when I said, I like boys, or I want to date guys. By the end of it, I didn't, feel grossed out or, feel, overly wrong, saying them anymore. So by the end of this, that's when I knew I was beginning to accept myself as being gay. And also, of course, this wasn't just an immediate turning point. It wasn't before I was completely hating myself and then immediately afterwards I was fully confident. I mean, it still took a few more months of convincing myself that it's okay to be gay. So now that I was finally confident in being gay, I could more easily fight against society's negative opinions towards gays. I could now realize that just because others said it was wrong to be gay, that doesn't mean that it actually is wrong to be gay. It's what you think about yourself that matters, not what others think. So my advice to someone who's trying to accept themselves as being gay would be to not let society tell you that homosexuality is wrong. It's really not. I mean, we're all meant to be a certain way, and if you're born gay, then that's who you're meant to be. There's nothing wrong with it. You were born this way. I mean, I know that sounds cheesy, but it is true. So, don't let what others say about being gay, affect you and, prevent you from accepting yourself. There is nothing wrong with being gay, and I can't stress that enough. So I'm hoping, if you're struggling with that, if you're watching this video and struggling with the same thing I struggled with, hopefully you can realize this and accept yourself. Just embrace it, and don't let anyone tell you that you're wrong, or you're, a freak, or whatever else they say. Because they're wrong. You're not a freak. You're not weird. You're not wrong or disgusting or whatever else they say. You're beautiful the way you are. And yeah, again, I know it's cheesy, but it's true. So just embrace yourself and embrace who you are. So thanks for watching this video. I know it was kind of cheesy and preachy, but I wanted to help people, so I kind of felt like I should take this video a little more seriously. But the next videos will be better, I promise. And keep a lookout for those. I'll be posting those soon. So thanks for watching. Bye.